ladies and gentlemen. Now, today, the dialogue team, led by KALONZO and ICHUNG'WA, they have come out to release a report. I've tried my best to listen to the report, and there are certain issues that we are having with this dialogue team. As some issues, main issues like high cost of living, they have come out to disagree. And the main basis of this dialogue was about the high cost of living, number one. Number two was about the IEBC servers. Number three, I've not listened to about the political party fidelity, where someone is being elected today, tomorrow is jumping from the party that he used the ticket to be elected with, then is jumping to the other political party. I've not seen such issues. Then they have not come out clear to indicate the issues when it comes to the IEBC. Now, when you look at the issue of presidential election petition, they're telling us that now the presidential petition, or rather, the presidential petition will be from 14 days to 21 days. Then according to their suggestion, they're coming out to tell us that now their argument is that the government officials are going to reduce their traveling by 50%. Then number three, they're telling us that these government officials must come out to reduce, or rather, according to the SRC, the allowances and salaries must be reduced. Then when it comes to IEBC, you're being told they are increasing the members who are going to be part and parcel of the selection of new IEBC commissioners to be increased. And when you look at the IEBC servers, they're saying that they have agreed that the IEBC servers must be scrutinized or must be audited. Which for me, I don't think if this is going to happen. In a story to Yajaba, I don't think if this is going to happen. That is the reality. So I want you to watch the video of KALONZO and ICHUNG'WA at Bombshell of Kenya, where they're coming out not to agree when it comes to removing of the VAT on fuel levy of 16%, because initially it was 8% and it was increased from 8% to 16%. So they have come out to disagree towards removing the VAT on fuel levy of 16%, because they are claiming that this VAT on fuel levy, and that is 16%, is in the finance bill of 2023, financial year of 2023-2024. So that is whatever the coming out report.
A few issues that have been referred to the leadership of the two coalitions for further consideration. To this end, the National Dialogue Committee has resolved the following amongst others. Number one, electoral justice and related matters. A, audit of the 2022 electoral process. NADCO has recommended the evaluation of the 2022 electoral process. B, restructuring and reconstitution of the IEBC. NADCO has recommended the establishment of an expanded selection panel from the current 7-member to a 9-member selection panel. C, time for resolution of presidential election petitions. NADCO recommends the increase of timelines within which the Supreme Court shall hear and determine a petition challenging the validity of a presidential election from 14 days to 21 days. D, electoral legal reforms. NADCO has recommended that legal reforms passed less than 18 months to the general elections become effective in the next electoral cycle. On cost of living, gharama ya maisha. A. NADCO recommends that all arms of government shall reduce their travel budgets by 50%, and that the Salaries and Remuneration Commission review daily subsistence allowances for state and public officers with a view to reducing by 30%. B. NADCO recommends the Minister of Energy and Petroleum, in liaison with the National Treasury, to reduce the road maintenance levy and the anti-adulteration levy by 5 shillings and 3 shillings per litre, respectively. C. NADCO recommends that the national government finalizes the transfer of all devolved functions and provides for the concomitant resources to the county governments. D. NADCO recommends that Parliament shall amend the Constitution to provide for the equitable share to the county governments not to be less than 20% of all revenue collected by the national government from the current 15%. However, the committee was unable to reach a consensus on a number of other proposals on the matter of cost of living, including the reduction of VAT on fuel from 16% to 8%, and scrapping the housing levy. These twin issues are contained in the Finance Act 2023, I beg your pardon. Number 3, entrenching of funds into the Constitution. NADCO recommends the entrenchment of NGCDF, the National Government Affirmative Action Fund, GAF, and the Senate Oversight Fund. B. NADCO further recommends the Ward Development Fund to be established by statute.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that the dialogue team deserves to be given a credit? Maybe by saying congratulations for the good work. Because for me, I don't think if they have been there for 4 months just discussing some issues that could have been settled for just 1 month, do they deserve to be congratulated? For me, I say no. Because the reason and the basis why they succeeded towards the dialogue was about, number one, high cost of living. We are not seeing that agreement because they are reporting for us that they have disagreed. So what can we do, we as Kenyans? The maandamanos was about the high cost of living. We are not seeing a kind of conversation about high cost of living coming out very clear. Now, if this high cost of living is in the high cost of living is in the Finance Act, or rather Finance Bill of William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza government, they could have not come out to talk about the high cost of living. Maybe that is the report they are giving us. But the truth of the matter is, Kenyans, they don't care about the presidential petition being increased from 14 days to 21 days. It is none of their business. Itawasaidia. Itawasaidia hao wenyewe. Then another thing is when it comes to the reduction of the traveling, I don't think if these officials are going to reduce their traveling, they will just sneak out outside the country without your knowledge. They will use the public resources without your knowledge, and will do nothing about that. Then about the issue of IEBC, still I'm having problem. This is something that I've said several times. If this issue of IEBC is not going to be resolved, count it for me. The election is still going to be rigged. The election is going still to be rigged by these individuals because they know how they always do it and they know it very well. You cannot confuse them about that. So anyone who is not coming out to talk about the issue of IEBC, then they're planning to lose it again. Because the main problem here was about IEBC. Number two was about the high cost of living. Then number 3, the political fidelity. Hizo zingine zikisharesolviwa, hiyo imetosha, because we can elect a president who will deserve to be in the office and will change things. Like, for example, we are having the president now, William Ruto, and his deputy. Hata mukai kwa dialogue team for 2 years. Na mpropose na wape. Hakuna kitu watafanya. Watakuja, they will come out, they will mock you. Na watawakejeli vizuri kabisa. Watasema, oh, umeona. Si tuliwapea time waende pale kwa dialogue team na wakaongea na wakamalizana. Sasa hakuna maandamano. At the same time, Kenyans are being thrown under the bus as they are not understanding how the life is going to be. I know some people are coming out to say that now, mimi hata kama unga ina reduce inakuwa 100 ama 80. I'm telling you, hata kama unga itakuwa 70, but some issues are not resolved. Still, life is going to be so hard for everyone across the Republic of Kenya. If the high taxation is going to be still there, then this issue of fuel levy is still going to be, in fact, I heard that the proposals were even to be beyond 16%, which was the proposals from the Kenya Kwanza government. So for me, I think this dialogue team, they have wasted a lot of time, 4 months. And the real reports they are giving us is not the real report we are waiting. And again, I analyzed the video of Gathoni Muchomba here. Gathoni Muchomba said it very clear that if there is no conversation about one man, one vote, one shilling, she's not going to be part and parcel of the discussion of that dialogue, or rather dialogue report in the National Assembly, that she's ready to walk out. Because those are the issues that can make Kenyans to survive. But you are burdened. At the same time, you're being fooled by certain, I don't know, pointless kind of reports. For me, I don't think if it is right for them to come out to give us these rhetoric stories. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.